Colin Kaepernick is suing the NFL, claiming that the owners engaged in a giant conspiracy against him after no team wanted to re-sign him when his contract expired after he started all the controversy from his kneeling nonsense in 2016. Here's his lawyer Mark Garagos on the Today Show explaining who was really pulling the strings.
And the collusion actually was the NFL kowtowing to the president. I mean, it's clear. I think the evidence will show that when we do the hearing. And it's been...
So President Trump is the reason why Colin Kaepernick is unemployed and nobody wants him. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that Colin Kaepernick single-handedly cost the NFL millions of viewers from his ridiculous taking a knee antics. I mean, what's next? Is he going to blame the Russians for his failed career? Oh, wait, what's this?
There's been quite a bit of reporting that basically the so-called divisiveness that this caused was actually ginned up or generated by a Russian disinformation effort. I think part of the reason that it is, or it has become less of a hot-button issue is, number one, the Russian trolls have been sidelined, if you will, and number two, I think that when Nike made the bold move...
This poor guy's been watching way too much CNN. Now the Russian trolls are responsible for ending Colin Kaepernick's career. Of course, it has nothing to do with the fact that Colin Kaepernick's name is toxic, and any team that hires him is going to upset half of their fans. And by the way, the NFL didn't violate his First Amendment right. Employers are well within their rights to fire any employees who do stupid things that upset half of their customers. He could have taken a knee after work all day long and nobody would have cared. But when you're on the field, you're on the job, and there are rules. And speaking of football, shortly before music legend Gladys Knight sung the national anthem to kick off the Super Bowl this year, she appeared on CNN where Don Lemon tried to convince her that it might ruin her career.
I don't know if you remember the controversy during the inauguration when Chrisette Michele sang at the inauguration, and I just read an article in the New York Times how she basically lost her career for doing so. You have a much longer history and resume, right, and a legend in this business. Is that a concern for you at all, given the controversy surrounding this?
You know what? Nothing good comes easy, and I would hope that they will understand, as I do, that we have a better way to do this than to be all angry and why is he doing this or why ain't she doing that?
Excuse me, Gladys, but the correct response to such an idiotic question is, Don, you're a moron. In other news, the Washington Post wasted an estimated $10 million on a 60-second Super Bowl spot celebrating supposed journalism, which was narrated by Tom Hanks. Very fitting that the ad would be narrated by an actor, because the newspaper publishes make-believe stories. There are reports that CBS allegedly rejected an ad from a company called 9 Line Apparel for their pro-flag, sort of anti-Colin Kaepernick, pro-America commercial called Just Stand. Oh, we can't have that now, can we? No wonder the Super Bowl's ratings are the lowest in a decade. Or maybe they'll blame the Russian bots for that too. And if you posted on social media back in 2016, you are responsible for meddling in a presidential election. So wear your Russian bot shirt with pride. Get yours at my online store, MarkDice.com, or click the link in the description below. They are available in a whole bunch of different colors and styles, including t-shirts, long sleeves, and hoodies. And you can even get it on a coffee mug as well.